imagine your head weighs about 10 pounds. So imagine that you're holding a watermelon over the top of your head. Well, what the research shows is that for every inch away from the center of your spine that you're holding that watermelon, you're adding an extra 10 pounds of force that your neck and shoulders has to support. So it isn't uncommon to be on a plane or in any position where you may fall asleep, for instance in an upright position, for your head to come 2 to 3 inches forward off your neck. So now imagine carrying a 30-pound watermelon over the top of your head. You could see how that could be pretty heavy, but also pretty traumatic on the upper back. In the short term, it can cause, oh man, stiff necks, headaches, not just in the back, but also what they consider sinus or frontal headaches. And even worse than that, if you've ever seen some of the older population walk around with that big nasty hump on the top of their neck, that sort of prolonged carrying of that extra weight is what can ultimately lead to that posture. So in the short term, it can be detrimental, but in the long term, it can really create a lot of health effects and health concerns too. By the time you actually have any physical pain, you've already had an issue underlying. So many people base the time that their problem began when that problem started, but for frequent travelers, it's not that one time that they rode that caused that stiff neck, it's the every single time. And so they're creating a big problem in those short spurts of where they're trying to get comfortable. Being in a position where you're sustaining one position for a really long time, it's engaging all those muscles in a way they're not supposed to be engaged. When we're sleeping, we're supposed to be in a position where everything is relaxed for that prolonged period to allow our body to rest, and we can't do that when we're on a plane. The compact design of TripGear, in addition to the ease of use once you've tried it out a couple times, makes it really easy for someone to travel in comfort. They can ride on a plane and fall asleep when they couldn't do that before. And when they get off the plane, not only are they going to feel a lot better, but they're going to feel a lot more rested as well.
TripGear. Arrive well rested.